friends and Mustang family, as we are finishing up our first week of online learning. I know some of you are feeling a little bit stressed and pressured about how to use the Gradebook function on Canvas in order to put in your one grade for teams this week. So let me give you a quick little overview of the Gradebook feature and the grading features on Canvas. Remember, you can always get a more in-depth, slowed down version if you go to the Canvas Learning Pathways module that you did the last 2 weeks. So, without further ado, I'm on my home page. If I wanted, the very first question I had was, how do I use the speed grader? So, here's how I do it. There are several ways to do it. Here's how I do it. I go to the thing that I'm going to try to grade. I can go through my modules, or I can go through my handy dandy to-do list over here. If I want to grade the Amigo Brothers vocabulary practice, I can go in through here, or I can go in through my module. I'm just going to go in here. And the speed grader is going to load. And so the speed grader is very, very helpful, and you can set it up to be even more helpful to you. In fact, if you go to options, you can arrange it by the date that the assignment was submitted by kids. You can do it alphabetically. You can do it by submission status, like that they still need grading or they're not submitted. I have mine set so that it goes by the date that they turned it in. So if I look at this assignment, I can very quickly decide if they have a complete or incomplete, or for some reason excused. In my case, my kids had a choice between 2 modules to do, and so if they didn't do the Amigo Brothers module, I could just excuse this assignment if it doesn't apply to them if they did the other module. I can leave a comment. I can even leave a media comment. I've given you guys a video on how to do that. And then I can go on to the next kid and the next kid, or I can go back. I can also adjust whether I'm seeing all sections, like every single student I teach, or if I'm just seeing 7th period. When I am done with my speed grader, I'm actually just going to go back to my classroom right here with this tab. And then I'm going to go into the grades tab on the left-hand side. This is going to open up my Gradebook on Canvas. Just a reminder, if you have not left that open for kids to see, you might want to add that to your course navigation. Normally, we would tell kids to get on Student Self-Serve and look at their grades, but they can't do that because that's not where we're first inputting the grades. So you might want to leave that open for the kids to be able to see. You also might want to explain to them either in an email message or a video message what their gradebook really means. So this green check mark, that means that it is a complete assignment. An X means that it's incomplete. If you see this little doohickey here, that is their assignment. It means it has not been graded by you. And you can tell I've got several things that need to be graded. I can also get to speed grader from here by going with this tab. I can also, if I know that I've already graded this and it's just not showing up, I can also just from that caret choose the green check or the X. I can leave it as ungraded, or I can make it excused. Now, here's a handy dandy feature that some of you might be interested in. This is actually a discussion question I posted to my kids for fun last week. And if I want them to go back and do it, or if this is something I need them to do, when I look at my task right here, see these 3 dots? I can click on that and I can actually send an email message to students who haven't submitted yet, and it will include all of them, or haven't been graded, which that's my fault. I probably wouldn't tell them unless maybe I can't get to grading until next week and I just don't want them to panic. To kids who scored less than, or even kids who scored more than. So let's say you set the completion rate, the proficiency rate at 70%, and you have kids that are just not meeting that. You can email them and say, you didn't meet the proficiency rate of 70%. I need you to go back in, make corrections, and resubmit your assignment or go take the quiz again, whatever you need them to do. Okay? Or if they just haven't turned it in, you can message the kids who haven't submitted that assignment yet. Once you have chosen which one you're going to do, you type in your message, and then this will light up right now. There we go. This will light up. I needed some people to send it to. You would hit send message. It will send them each an individual message reminding them that they have an assignment due. You can also, on the gradebook feature, you can pull up any grading period. I would suggest choosing just six weeks. That does mean you're going to have to put some due dates on your assignments so that it knows which place to put it in. You can also sort by all sections or by period numbers. You can view different things. You can take different actions. It's really important that you get on the gradebook today and kind of see what's happening so that you can send those kids a message if they're not being successful. Anyway, I hope this helps and answers some questions. And let me know if you need anything else.